I know, but what a show we had tonight. But I know you're all probably wondering, hey, why are you kicking off Hardmic tonight? It's pretty odd. But as I told you in the chat tonight, I did have a big match announcement regarding COH Winter Slam. So everybody in here right now, everybody in the audience, listen up very closely. Because this is something we haven't really done here in COH before, and I think this would make for some very interesting competition. And as you know, COH Winter Slam, December 18th, is only a few weeks before Christmas. And in Christmas, you give out presents and whatnot. And I'm in a giving mood, and I think this pay-per-view being so close to Christmas, this kind of match is only right to make. So, that is why, for the first time ever, at COH Winter Slam, December 18th, we will be having a ladder match, and it will be a Secret Santa ladder match. So that means there will be men competing to grab a briefcase that inside has a mystery prize given by moi. And don't worry, it's not going to be another turkey date or anything like that. It will be an actual, legit, good prize. So for anyone that's going to be competing in that match, it's not a throwaway match. It's not a, oh, you're not booked to get in this kind of match. No, this match will be very important because what's inside that briefcase is not known other than me. I know what's inside there, and trust me, I think you guys are going to want to grab that briefcase. So, if you're wondering who's going to be competing in this match, I've got a few names for you right now. So I'm going to name them right now. Here we go. So, first competitors in this match, Blackheart, Cliff Garnett, so the Burnout will be competing. Both of the Texas boys, so that means Psycho G will be making a return next Saturday night. Richie Rose, Townsend, Evan Dynamic, and then we might add two more. Who knows? It depends. But those are the men that I announced for this match right now, and that is the match announcement I had to make. So, without further ado, Lions, I will pass it back over to you.
Thank you, man. And what a big announcement, by the way, Swift. I like that idea. It's definitely fresh. It's innovative, and it's for a lot of stuff because we've seen a lot of these guys. They haven't been around the title picture for a long time. Maybe this is how they get into that title picture. So first, let's talk to the opponents going into that Secret Santa matchup. Let's talk to Michael Blackheart. Blackheart, man, this is a big match. You don't know what's in that briefcase, but expect the unexpected.
And that's kind of how I live a little bit sometimes. You gotta live with a little bit of chaos, cash it in a little bit, add a ladder. You're gonna get the absolute utmost pinnacle of what breeds chaos. And I damn well hope so. Something is good in there because if I win that, I'm gonna be right fucking pissed if there isn't. Swift.
Well, he has promised that there is something big in that briefcase, and I trust his judgment because, well, the criticism that happened on Thanksgiving. I mean, let's make no bones about it.
Yeah, that was.
To be honest, though, it did work out. It did work out in the end. So, maybe this is where you get back to either the world title scene, the TV title scene, or hell, the tag title scene, because there's a lot of teams in this one, especially your recent rivals, the Texas boys. And
right.
they are here tonight.
I heard they're back. And I'm looking forward to hear what both of them say.
That's right, man. Announced by Ryan Swift, Psycho G, Justin Tyler, man. You might work together in this matchup, but it could be any man for himself because you don't know what's in that briefcase.
You are right, but I don't look at it like me and G are going against each other. We support each other in singles competition and tag, so like you mentioned earlier, it could be a tag title shot. You never know what's in the briefcase because Swift likes surprises, even though he may not be the best at them. But I'm excited. I'm kind of really good at ladder matches, so this is right up my alley. I don't know how G feels though. I haven't talked to G in a few days.
Yeah, I just feel mentally dead. I'm not gonna lie to you. I said this to most people. Most people know I took my break. It wasn't even a fucking injury. I'm not gonna BS it. I'm been mentally drained out from this. I'm seeing this as an opportunity to get back into things. I'm hoping that I can, but As Justin said, I can't look at it as a free for all because my partner's in there. I've had enough fights with JT already to fill up a calendar. I think I don't know. I don't know, man. Like I don't know what's in there. Justin doesn't know what's in there. It could be another title opportunity. Like we were so close a few weeks ago, and then I fucked up. Not Justin, I fucked up. I missed one move, and next thing I know, a minute and 30 seconds later, I'm pinned. I fucked up. Or instead of the tag titles, it could be that championship that I failed to gain at Bound for Honor. A shot at the world title. It could be that, or heck, it could be a TV title match. I don't know. Heck, it could be a fucking stupid turkey. He would do that. You would do that, Swift. But either way, as Justin said, he's an expert in ladder matches. But Justin, as you know, as am I. In fact, a ladder match. Whenever we're in a ladder match, we don't lose. We don't lose. We don't lose when we're together. When we're together. But I can't think like that all the time, especially in this. I can't worry about you in this match. So no offense, Justin, but if I see you on that ladder, I am going to break your fucking neck.
Hey, man. I like
I
like
do it
the
out of love.
violence.
I do it out of love.
I like the violence. None taken. I get it. Yeah. At the end of the day, we're still boys.
Yeah.
But like I said, I'm kind of like king of ladder matches, so I'm coming for that win, Gerald.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. That ain't really gonna matter. But you do you though.
I'm gonna tell your mom you're being mean to me right now, and she's gonna be real upset.
Your mom. I'll fucking carry you on.
No. I'm gonna tell your mom.
I'll go tell my mom. I fight with my mom enough on a daily basis. Hell, she's already one of the reasons I took a break from this shit. So go right ahead.
All I'm saying, man, is that's going to be one hell of a ladder match. And thank you, gentlemen, for your time here tonight. We ran a bit over on COH tonight, but we're still here to bring you the best here at Hardmic. And a person who definitely brought out the best out of Don Frost tonight, Breon Johnson. But the thing is, Breon, is maybe there's a deal on the table from Mr. Eddie Reading Corvo. Care to enlighten us about the secret situation?
No, that was
tonight?
a business transaction. I was told, hey, go help Frosty Boy. He needs some help. Build up his confidence. Make him look good, but don't go over. I'll line your pockets. And money looks good. Money talks. Everybody's got a price. Everybody's got a price. I was given that legendary price. And I did the job. But at the end of the day, the money is what matters, not these wins and these losses. Because let's be very serious, I'm not seen as a top tier talent like I should be. So I'm going to start focusing on myself and going back to who is more important here, and that's me. So the money was right. I went ahead and put the kid over because he needed it more than me. Because at the end of the day, I am a philanthropist.
Well, Breon Johnson, I can't disagree with that. I think this is pretty much a good game plan for you. So, since you're thinking about yourself, what do you think you deserve here in COH?
Much more respect than what I have now. Let's go through all of 2021. I was at the highs, leading up to WrestleCade, and was dual champion, and then after WrestleCade losing the title, end up winning the TV title, and then what happened? I got stuck in a tournament for a dead division. Because what? It makes everybody look good. And then let's go to Summer Series. The match that I pushed to be a part of. The match that I pushed to be a team captain of. But what happened? I was on the team. I just wasn't good enough to be team captain. And no disrespect to the Beards, because they deserve that option, but it's just kind of crazy the disrespect that's gone on. And you're trying to cultivate new talent, but you're not respecting the current talent. And it's crazy too because I thought me and Swift were friends. I thought we could work we could work together as a team and as a unit, and business partners. But I see he's more focused on circle jerking a certain group of people. I won't say their names because they feel like I always have their name in their mouth when I've only mentioned them when asked. But anyway, um, it's crazy because some people get open challenges and get handed things. I've had to work for everything or take what I wanted. And what happens when I take what I want? People get mad, and then all of a sudden I'm controversial because I finally, instead of, oh well, when another door closes, one opens. How about I just kick that door down and break the window in the process and just take what's rightfully mine?
Good point, man. I mean, I'm not going to speak for Swift here, but I'm sure he can respond to you if he wants to. But I don't think you have to say much more than that. I think that you pretty much hit every base there. So, anything else you want to say?
I mean, I guess after the obligatory, hey, I got a awesome pure match that I had to make myself. I have an awesome pure match with Mike Angel. Somebody I'll probably either knock him out or tap him out. I mean, Lions, we were actually in the first tag team pure match. You know all about this match. Hell, you probably, if I remember correctly, you were the creator of this match.
Yeah, I mean, by other components that made me make the decision. But yeah, like I'm a fan of submission wrestling, just like everybody else. Might not be the master of it, but KO and submissions are kind of my cup of tea.
So yeah, next week, pure match. Let me put on my business hat. Next week, pure match. Myself, Mike Angel. We're gonna tear the house down. I'm gonna show him what the true franchise is all about. Did I do it right? Yeah,
I think you did, yeah.
Anyway, I put on my business hat and did all that stuff. Yes, it's personal, and I'm going off the script, but it's all right. It's whatever. I guess I guess I'll see you Saturday if I'm not here on Thursday, because I'm since things have happened recently, I've reached out to multiple business ventures outside of COH, and diversifying my funds. And with that money that I received from Eddie Reed, that money will go really, really far. And as he says, it's not personal; it's just business. And tonight was just simply a business transaction. Don Frost, you're welcome for that charity case win.
Wow. Well, Don Frost, you heard what Breon Johnson said, man. What's going through your mind though? Because there's a lot going on with Don Frost.
That's rich. I was going to go on here and say that tonight it was an awesome win, and I beat one of the only true Grand Slam competitors, but no, I guess not. That's fine. You know what? That's whatever. Let's talk about Winter Slam though, because next Saturday night it's myself and a partner of my choosing against Eddie Reed or Cobra, or if I can't find a partner, a handicap match. Which I'm sure they're hoping that's the case. Tonight, though, I showed them exactly what I'm going to be capable of doing, even on my own. Every single time I step in this ring, I fight my heart out. I fight every single match like it's my last. Because it's like I said last week, this means a lot more than money to me. I don't care about earning money here. I don't care how much money I make. What I care about is stepping in the ring and fighting like it's going to be my last, because I love wrestling. I love going out there, feeling the energy, and just getting to show what I'm capable of doing. Money's always been a second thought to me. And Eddie doesn't see that. So that's why I wanted this match. So I can show him what this really means to me. To show him that this means so much more than money to me. But now, the real question is, who's my partner? Who is going to be my partner? And first off, I will say it's not Brian. It's not.
I mean, I could have
I
told
remember
that,
the
but-
Beards.
Yeah.
It's none of them. It's nobody from Team COH back in Summer Series. The truth is, I've reached out, tried to make a few calls, and right now I'm just hearing back on who's it going to be. And it's been difficult. That's probably the one thing that's I don't have a partner yet. Okay, I'm just going to admit it right now. I don't have a partner yet. I'm still looking.
Well, honestly, Frost, last week I was very judgmental as an analyst and an interviewer. Sometimes I got to make hot takes, and I thought I was saying something that was believable because at the time I believed everything that I said. But after tonight, man, I'm going to have to say, man, I'm going to issue an apology. I am sorry for saying that because it seems like you got your head on the right spot here. Like that was a big turnaround tonight, and I got to say congratulations on your tonight's victory. No doubt about it.
Look, regardless of what Brian wants to say, what you saw out there was the best I got. Actually, it's not even just that. I got way more than that. And I did it right in front of Eddie and Corvo. And I really hope that they were keeping a close eye on that. Because like I said, I got a lot more of that coming their way.
Well, I know that Mr. Eddie Reed has one hell of a resume, and so does Corvo. So I'm sure that somebody in the back would have no problem lacing up those boots and teaming up with Don Frost. But Don Frost, seems like Winter Slam is your pay-per-view, man. I mean, it has you written all over it. The icebreaker, break the ice.
Hey, it's even in the tagline. It's in the goddamn tagline. This pay-per-view, it's practically made for me. But I don't want this to just be about me. That's why I'm trying to find a partner, and it's just difficult trying to hang on. I just gotta call. Sorry if I just take this.
Maybe
very quickly.
that's yeah. Go ahead and take care of that business because maybe you just found a partner. I do want to talk to Corvo though while you're taking that call. Corvo, you're representing Eddie Reed here tonight, and what do you think about everything that transpired tonight with the Breon Johnson versus Don Frost match and what's coming up at Winter Slam?
Well, like Brian said, he was paid. Like we gave him a good amount of money to just take the dive and make Frost look good. You know, he deserved that moment more than anything. Anyway, though, me and Eddie are ready to show Don the error of his ways and why he should join us at Winter Slam.
Wait, you're serious?
Yes.
You're actually serious? Oh no. Sorry, Corbo. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the guy on the phone right now. Just give me a second.
Okay.
So, all right. So
You never know
so
who's on the line, you know.
So it's a
Corvo.
deal. All right. Okay. So how about a little update? Because the update right now, I got my partner for Winter Slam, and I can also give another update. You're not gonna have to wait very long. You're not going to have to wait until Winter Slam because he wants to see you next week. Not in a match, but he wants to.
He wants to show his
see
face.
Yeah, he wants to see you guys face to face next week.
You know what, Don Frost? I hope it is who I think it is. I hope it is the return of Austin Frost, because that would be one hell of a duo, Don Frost and Austin Frost. Bad Company comes back. My tag team partner. It's not him, is it?
It's not. No. But I will say one thing. You do know him, and I'll leave it at that. Next week, next Thursday night on COH, 2 days before Winter Slam, you're going to find out who it is. And trust me, I got a very, very good partner.
You know what? I believe you. I believe it's going to be a big, huge announcement next week. Corvo, any plans of knocking out this alleged tag team partner of Don Frost?
Of course. Don't worry, Don. Well, we'll see if your partner can actually even help you out against us.
Oh, trust me, he will. Well, let's just say I also have a little history with this man.
Well, when opportunity knocks, you guys got to answer the call, and I'll see you guys at next week's Winter Slam press conference. And I can't wait to see who's teaming up with Don Frost, and good luck with you and Reed there, Corvo. Man, I know you're going to bring your A game to that tag match at Winter Slam.
Thank you. And yeah.
When I said opportunity knocks, I meant it, and tonight we saw what Richie Rose was capable of, and right now being joined by the pro wrestling scientist and the biggest man, I think, on a roster today, Richie Rose.
Hello.
What's going on, big man?
I'm kind of tired. Worn out.
I would be too after that instant classic match with the number one contender Crude, but how are you feeling about tonight's win?
It was definitely hard fought. There was nothing that I could take away from Crude. Amazing competitor. Sure as hell is hard in order to take him down just for a 1, 2, 3, simple as you get. You know what I mean? So, big shout out to Crude for having a classic of a matchup with me. And I do wish you well at Winter Slam, bro.
Good words from you, man. But dude, I think tonight's win was the gateway of something much bigger. You know, like for the first time in a long time, Rose, I think you're considered as a future world championship contender. How do you feel about that, man? Are you excited?
Well, shit, I ain't been hungry in my life, man. So yeah, I am pretty excited to be considered a future world champion to some degree, whether small or big. And considering, I beat the number one contender, it's pretty well versed. But I do want to segue, not greatly, but segue into the match that I am in at Winter Slam. This Christmas gift ladder match.
Secret Santa ladder match.
Secret Santa.
You don't know what's in that briefcase, but it could be a world title shot, could be a TV title shot, could be a tag title shot, could be something major than that. I don't even know what else would be in that briefcase.
Yeah, I'm willing to take it, whatever it is.
Could be like a Rumble spot for next season. Could be anything. Could be a match at WrestleCade. You never know what to expect. So, you know how to beat big men.
Mm-hmm.
But do you know how to climb a ladder and win next Saturday night?
I'm going to say this. Big men, small men, short man, tall man, they all fall down the same on the ladder.
That's right. That's right. Well, Rose, anything you want to say to the competitors that are directly in this ladder match coming up at Winter Slam?
Wish you well. You're gonna need it.
That's right. The pro wrestling scientist, Richie Rose. Thank you for your time, man, and good luck on next weekend, next Saturday night's Winter Slam. And we just talked to Rose, a man with an opportunity like no other tonight. But here's another man with one hell of an opportunity tonight. Big Perk, Jay Mamba. Jay Mamba, you might not have won tonight, but you made the highlight reel and personally one of my favorite moments on COH in quite some time. But now you must focus on Jay Jones yet again. Jay Jones is not hurt. He's full of wear, and he's coming at Winter Slam to face you. And if history serves me correct, my memory serves me correct, it's a solid cold steel cage match.
Yes, it is.
What's going through your head right now after that match was made?
JJ made a big mistake a few weeks ago when he tried to injure me. JJ is now making another big mistake and coming back still with a bum knee in denial that he's fine. JJ is, I've known him for a while. He's a very persistent person, and I get that, but I hope he realizes that I'm not showing any mercy at Winter Slam, and I know he won't either. It's really funny. He's trying to show that he's not a shell of his former self. He's still that former honor bound world champion. He's still that guy. He's still the former TV champion. He's not
He's
that
still not
anymore.
100% either. He's not 100%. You might have this in the bag before it even begins.
I'm not gonna underestimate him. I feel like he has a slim chance. Because like I said, he's very persistent, and he never really knows when to let up, which is probably why he returned. But what he doesn't realize is I'm not the J Mamba that fought him a few weeks ago. Heck, I'm not even the J Mamba that fought him months ago. I'm not the J Jones that trained him. The J Mamba that trained him. I am a J Mamba that is ready to kill J Jones. All the trouble he's caused me, all the trouble he caused. Well, he hit Jordan Brooks in the skull with a steel chair, and I'm not gonna let that slide. I know JJ's in here. I know he's still trying to find a suitable knee brace that is gonna cost him the match on Winter Slam. But I'm just ready to kill him. I don't really know what to say. I'm with Bill. Like, I don't think I was really focused on him. I am very persistent to. I'm very persistent to kick Jay Jones' butt all the way from Alaska to Atlanta, and I just don't understand why he came back. Like, JJ, you really think that after all this time, I'm just gonna sit down and let you hit me with 4 knees again? No, it's not gonna happen. And now that we're in a steel cage, your environment got much more dangerous. So if it was a mistake to book that match, because I hope you realize that you're probably not gonna come out the same man. I mean, we already know you're a different man. You're not You're not the Shaolin warrior anymore. You're just a shell of your former self. That's why you went down and tried to injure me. You know that I'm better than you. And you just don't know what you're going into. So come Winter Slam, come the 18th. Yeah, the 18th. I will give Jay Jones a suitable punishment for all the things he's done to Perk Angle, for all the things he said to me, and I'll show everyone not to underestimate Perk Angle. And Bear Milk, you guys are in unfair trade because Brooke's gonna break both of your legs, and Crude is on a whole different level. I mean, just because he's been losing for the past few weeks doesn't mean that he'll be focused when the time comes to become world champion. Uh,
Well, Jay Mamba, you
so
seem focused and ready for this cage match. And man, if it's anything like tonight's match with Bill Dern, I expect it to be a candidate for match of the year. I can't even imagine the things you can do in this steel cage after seeing tonight's match.
it's not gonna be any normal match. It's gonna be the massacre of Jay Jones.
Ooh, man, and Jay Jones, that leg is not 100%. We'll see if he can survive Big Perk. Usually it's like if people can survive the Shaolin Warrior. This time around, I think the tides have definitely turned. But tonight, despite what you think, Big Perk, I think it was a big homecoming for Jay Jones, and it was a good, warm moment we felt here tonight, seeing Jay Jones get back in the division, man. And a lot of people thought this might have been the end of Jay Jones. No, this has only just begun, and at Winter Slam, we'll see it culminate. And before we move on, though, I want to talk about Uprising. As of late, Uprising definitely had a standout night here tonight. Big win for Peaches, big win for Carmen Sanchez, and then at Winter Slam, we're going to see 2 out of 3 falls with Carmen Sanchez and Allie Page, thanks to the general manager of Swift making that happen. And tonight was no different. Uprising having a standout night. Make sure you tune in to tomorrow's show, Honorbound, for more Uprising as follows, and also a lot more to happen on Honorbound tomorrow night on Code Lions, and be here for Hardmic after the show goes over. Also, subscribe to Ammo Wrestling. We don't have to play the ad tonight because kind of short for time, but make sure you subscribe to Ammo Wrestling just as much. But now, I'm going to talk to Oliver Windsor. Windsor, you, on the screen, it looks like you tapped out Tone White. Now, he will say it differently, but man, are you ready for that TV title match? Are you ready to finally go toe-to-toe with one of the greatest here today in Tone White?
Yeah, I'm more than ready. And he did tap out. Like, I don't know why there's any sort of debate around it. I think I've injured my arm actually from him tapping out. The amount of times he actually tried to get the referee's attention. I mean, he's probably not here now because he's thinking of an excuse. Because it's his tone. I know what it's about. He'll come up with some wacky excuse about I poked him in the eye or something like that. Maybe he wasn't ready. Maybe he just decided at spur of the moment to join in the match. But with all the fanfare and the smoke machine, I don't think he was. But I'm ready. I'm ready for Tone. I've been ready for weeks and weeks. I said this last week. Tone's not the same person he was several years ago. I'm not afraid of him. Half the roster's not afraid of him. It's not like I appreciate his achievements here, but he's not that same person. He's lost a step. He can come out in a new outfit, but the fact remains he's a few losses away, should I put it, from being a nostalgia act where we wheel him out for any reunion shows.
Wow. You know what, Windsor? I can't believe you just said that, but I respect what you're putting into this title match come at Winter Slam, and I know you've always been considered as a tag team wrestler, and watching Bill Durham be successful as world champion, man. I know you want to break that mold and show everyone that you are still a singles competitor that could win the big one at any given moment in time.
Yeah, well, what Bill's achieved is great. You know, Bill has had 2 titles now since in singles competition. I've not had one. I mean, I've had a decent record up to now. My singles record's pretty decent. I continually get up and around Bound for Honor spots every year, but titles have eluded me. You know, the TV title. This is the first shot I'm having in like maybe 2 years now, so I've not had a shot at this one for a while. But my world title opportunities. You know, I've choked at the big moment. I know that. No one needs to tell me that. You know, but eventually things will change. It can't keep continuing. And I'm feeling great. You know, I'm feeling good about this one. I'm going in there against a person I've fought many times before, and I've actually beaten in recent times in
You
in
cheated.
competitions. I did not cheat.
You cheated. If you go
Have you-
back and look at the
have you come back
footage,
with your
you
excuse?
poked me in my eye, and I tried
Oh
to
my
alert
God.
the official, and he said, and I quote, "I don't give a shit about your fucked eye." That's disrespect, and I expect that referee to be fined.
Oh wow, is that the best one you come up with? Because I was in that.
Well, at
ring.
least
I
he
was
doesn't
here
want
one
him fired. I
competition.
mean, it could be
Yeah, I don't.
worse.
No, I don't want the referee fired. I just want him fined. Swift, are you gonna fine the referee?
What? Why would I find the referee? What are you talking about? What is this dude talking about? Is he
It's just
alright?
excuses, as I said. That's what he's been. He's been sat in the back.
Poking eye. See, look, here's a eyewitness account. He poked me in my eye, correct?
No.
Bro,
That is
I was knocked
incorrect.
out during that match. Like, I don't know why you asking
See,
me.
yes. See, poked me in my eye,
Tone, you tapped like a bitch. Stop it.
He did.
and you smell like one, you stupid piece of crap.
I
So,
know.
you know, we talk about kill.
Oh,
You know, we
wow.
have kill, Bill, kill. It's tap, tone, tap.
I like that one.
Clever, Windsor, clever. Give me 5 minutes. I will be back, and I will let you know how I feel.
Man, he even needs 5 minutes to get his thoughts together. Sounds like somebody else.
We've waited
Maybe
this
his
long
eye is
for it, so
actually
it might be
injured.
worth it.
Well, why have you here, Windsor? I'm gonna put you in a hot seat, okay? Winter Slam is next week, and let's put you in a hot seat for tonight. Da-da-da, da-da-da. All right, Windsor, you're an expert in tag team wrestling, but there's a big tag team match coming up at Winter Slam. My question is to you: who's gonna win when it matters in the tag team title match? Will it be Beer Milk or will it be Perk Angle?
It's a tough question that actually, because you know Perk Angle have the teamwork, the togetherness, and experience now. Even though they can, pick which of the 4 of them they can be, but
Keep in mind, Windsor, if you pick Perk Angle, you're picking the guy who's facing Bill Dern for the world title later on that same
I
night.
didn't pick them. I was assessing the situation, but as I was just about to go into, Beer Milk are on the same page. They're helping each other. They're coming to save each other. This is different now. This is different circumstances. We've actually got them on the same page, and I think that's dangerous.
Here's what really matters, and here's what happened. Yes,
Oh my God.
I will admit it in front of the world and myself, because, God, me, that I tapped out tonight. It is the second time in the entire history of the company that I've tapped out. The first time was to current Honor Brown World Heavyweight Champion and the best champion of all time, Cartier Blackwell. And the second time was tonight. And I appreciate you pulling this trick out of your arsenal, because it's a good one. But, tricks are for kids. And I have quite a trick for you. See, I would like to layer this for you so that you'll understand it. And I'll talk in an accent so that you can understand it even better, because my American speak is probably not good for your tiny, wee British brain. So, or topped out, ooh, tea, crumpets, bother, oh, it's so bad and it's not good at all. But even better will be at Winter Slam, as I, Mr. Winter Slam, will defeat you. And then I will make you. I'm going to switch back into my regular because, it's easy for me to do. I'm going to beat you in Alaska, and then we will never go to that shithole again.
Oh my!
Wow.
And in fact, I'm going to do another accent. One that Windsor. You love this one. Oh, Windsor, I can't wait to see you lose the Toad at the pay-per-view. Oh, man. Oh, it's so great and wonderful. And Beer Milk sucks. And Windsor sucks because he's not good. His beard is fake. And he's trash. See? You know that one? Yeah, I can do that too.
Did you? I actually couldn't tell the difference between both accents then. I thought it was the same.
Yeah, I'm really good at my job.
The first one was Scott Rivers, right?
Yes, it was. I am very good at my job. I am a sports entertainer, after all. And, Windsor, you got lucky. You got real lucky. But at Winter Slam, when I defeat you, in the coolest designer outfit by my manager, Pierre, who you all will see next week, debuting. He's not wrestling, he's just going to be with me. Pierre, my personal photographer / he is my designer for all my clothing. He has all the insides to all the brands, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Fendi, Prada, all the good ones. Versace. It's going to be great. It's going to be great.
I think you're having a midlife crisis now, Tone.
Oh, see, midlife would assume that I'm going to be finishing up here anytime soon. And with the way that this roster is going, I can't allow that to happen. So, Mr. Swifty, I will say this to you directly. Add another 3 years to this contract because I'm sticking around.
Yeah! Wait, is that a good thing?
It's a good thing for you because, for all intents and purposes, a lot of people hate you. And it's fair because, look at you. You're tiny, you're short, you have a bad haircut, you have frosted tips, and that's the only tips you're ever going to see in your life.
The only frosted
And
tip I have
I understand you're really sad and you still live with your mom, but, other than that,
I don't live with my mother.
Genuinely from the bottom of my cold black heart, I very much enjoy your presence and I'd like you to stay around forever.
Aww. You were kind of rude to me there, but I'll take it, Tony. You are a fairly decent sports entertainer, I'll give you that. And after all, we are a sports entertainment company. So, you know what?
Yeah.
Let's sign the dotted line right now. You know what? Hold on 1 second. I've got the contract somewhere down here. 1 second.
You better check that bottom line first and see how much it costs.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Right under
you should probably see how much.
Alright, got it. Sorry, it was under
Okay.
a bunch of stuff.
You should probably see how much how much that advance is going to have to be to kind of keep me around.
Don't worry, it's a very lucrative
Now,
contract.
before you sign Swift, are you going to re-sign Windsor too?
No, who cares about that
Windsor's
loser? He'll
already
be
got
gone
a-
in a year like all the others that beat me.
I would,
Anyway.
but Winter's still good.
Also,
Did you say that beat you? That beat
Yes,
you?
all the other losers.
So I'm going to beat you. So you just said
Yeah, and then you're going to disappear like Devlin did, but he disappears in life because no
yeah,
one
but
ever...
I'm just talking about the here and now.
Anyway,
I'm going to beat you, so you're not very confident.
When you sign that contract, you also... make sure you...
So here's your contract extension offer. With this, obviously you'll still be the most paid man on COH because you're Tone, I guess.
Yes.
And it's 3 years. You can read the fine print. It's all good.
There's a thing in the parentheses there about Winter Slam. You should probably read that.
All right, let me read it. 1 second.
Some really small print, so if you can't, then I will read it for you.
Tone White asked to have Agatha at ringside when he takes on.
No, I don't want that old bitch there.
And also requires is Breon Johnson by his side too.
No.
He wants a reunion with the brand. Oh wow.
Well, that's what it is.
No,
It says that
I get to pick the match at Winter Slam.
Oh, sorry.
We were friends. We're friends now, but last time he was at ringside, he cost me a title match. So I'd rather not have that happen either.
The match at Winter Slam.
We don't want another handicap situation, so you know what?
It
Let's make
said
it
that I
1-1.
get to pick the match at Winter Slam.
I don't know, Tone. I feel like sometimes you make very irrational decisions, man. I don't know if you
I
being in a
think,
stipulation will be good.
I think if anything, I am of sound mind and body to make the decision.
Alright, you know what? We can talk in private about this stipulation, so I'll sign it
But
for
I
now.
already know what I want, and it won't cost you any money. I'll pay for it.
Okay, what is it?
I want 15 minutes in the ring with Oliver Windsor.
I don't know, man. I think you're gonna tap quite a few times.
And I think you're going to bankrupt this company a few more if you
You're just
bet
gonna be
on
like me
boxing fights
around.
again.
Alright, fine. You have a point.
Wow.
I'll sign the contract. Screw you.
Thank you.
Fine.
15-minute Iron Man match with Windsor.
Don't
Thank
bet
you.
on it, Swift.
If I was betting, though, I'd bet Windsor.
No, of course you would. See, you
I only
insult
being
me,
good.
and then you give me the largest guarantee that I've ever had in my life. Thank
Well, as
you.
much as I hate you, you are a pillar, so like I can't deny that. But Windsor's still gonna.
Yes,
kick
the
your
only
ass.
one.
I don't know.
Hey,
You need more than one pillar.
So you're
No.
Pillars,
saying
pillars crumble.
it's coming home, Swift.
I'm not gonna say that.
We're not using that.
Nope, you have to
I
say it.
have
You
no
have to say
connection
it.
to
You
Alaska
have to say it.
whatsoever.
It's right
I've never
there.
been there.
It says it right there next to the name. You have to say it.
Well, I'm crossing that off. We're not having that.
Nope, you can't. You can't.
Oh, whoops! I already did. Damn.
Nope.
So.
All right. Well.
Okay, fine. We'll keep it.
Thank you. Now say it.
It's coming home.
Yeah. Thank you.
To Alaska.
No one ever wants to go there. So, to pretty much to end this on a fairly note that people understand that it's not just me rambling for another 20 minutes that I can do. Windsor, I'm gonna beat you. Next week you'll have a match, and I'll stand at ringside in the most fashionable clothing I have, so that you can see what a real champion look dresses like. I'd like to shout out to Pierre for designing this wonderful, wonderful pink outfit that I'm going to be wearing next week. I can't wait for you all to see what real fashion looks like. And Bill, I'm coming for your championship. All right, bye.
Well, there you have it,
Jeez.
Windsor. Well, now that you can answer that question, what was the answer to that question I asked earlier?
Yeah, before Tone came in with his midlife crisis and cheap suits and all this other jazz. Yeah, what I was saying was beer milk.
You dyed your hair. If
And it's
anyone's having a
fashionable.
midlife
You
crisis,
dyed your
it's you.
hair. You dyed your hair. I started a
It's a good
trend.
point.
If anything, I'm like a fashionista around here. You've
You a
copied me.
fashionista with the shit that you wear, honey? You can't afford what I wear.
I don't
And
want to. I've seen it. It looks like you had
is all Mary
you
had
got
a
caught in the
little
lift or something with half your pants got ripped off. And then you just thought cutting it in a nice style. Just to try and
Hey,
wing
what's
it.
your my impression of Tone?
There you go.
Listen, you can't afford what I wear because that's on period. That's on Mary Had a Little Lamb. And most of all, that is on per honey.
I don't think there's going to be any croissants at Windsor Hut, but Windsor, what was the answer to that damn question already?
Yeah, basically, Beer Milk are going to win because they're now on the same page, and I look forward to seeing them beating those couple of perks, whichever ones they select. There you go, Beer Milk win.
Ah, man, that anticipation, though. Wow. Well, let's get to the tag team that you voted for. Let's get to
No,
Beer
let's get
Richards and Devin O'Brien.
No, it's our turn now, Tone. It's our turn, buddy.
Because firstly, we're
Our
going to
turn,
talk
man.
to the tag team that people want to talk to. Ladies and gentlemen, girls, gays, theys, and non-binaries, I would like to introduce to you the greatest tag team champions that this company has ever had. Team Perk Angle.
Is he taking over the show? Like, what's going on here?
Shut
No.
up.
Yeah, Jordan's not even here.
I want to listen to J
Jordan's not
Mamba.
here, so
I want to listen to J
I'm
Mamba.
confused,
J
dude.
Mamba already spoke.
Shut up. I
Alright,
want to
You don't
listen.
need to
talk,
listen to him
like, I can
again.
talk again. I like talking.
Well, I don't
Yes,
care. I don't want to hear you talk. You already spoke. It's our turn to talk. So, like, shoo, get out, move, get out of here.
Okay, I'll hear you out, but I'm probably gonna interrupt you.
Oh, Lions, would you care to have some milk?
Yeah, sure, man. I mean, if it comes with beer, you know what I mean?
I mean, I can provide you the milk. Devlin can provide you the beer, right, Debbie?
No.
Well, let's just be honest.
What do you
I
mean,
I'm
no?
not Ryan Swift. I'm not going to pander to this. I'm going to be fair.
Yeah, you're no fun. Anyways,
So, all I want to know is tonight we saw the return of Jay Jones. That was big. That was a huge moment. And then the lumberjack match. You guys kept it fair. I got to give you credit where credit's due on both ends with Perk Angle with beer milk. So,
I mean, it's like I said last week. Everybody here wanted to be up in arms when I said that Perk Angle needs to sleep with one eye open. I knew Jay Jones was going to come back tonight. I knew Jay Jones was clear to compete again. I'm the only one he told. And I knew that if I would say what I said last week, that Perk Angle would try to attack us again.
What do you mean?
And guess
Jake?
what happens?
What the
What?
fuck
What do you mean?
You got attacked. I had to come out
I
again.
did. I know I did. But Jay Jones came back.
I get attacked.
Devin, shh. It's okay. Jay Jones came back, and we got even with him. It's fine.
No.
It's fine.
Why you always have to put your situation where you get attacked and I always have to come save yours? Someone else has to come save your ass.
That's not nice. That's very not nice of you.
I
don't appreciate your tone right
You
now.
know why that happened? Because you had to warn them last week. Oh, we might attack you guys. So it got them to do the exact same they did last week and attack you.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, well, it happens. It's fine. We got tag team championships on next Saturday, dude. Like,
This is being on the same page.
shut up. I'm not talking to you.
No, it's an actual question. This is being on the same page.
Yes,
What?
we are on the same page.
We're not
Me and
always
Devlin are
on
friends.
we're not always on the same page. You know, that's the whole point. If you're on the same page with someone constantly, there's an issue. You know, there's trust issues. You don't know if someone's going to backstab you if there's too much fucking trust. Do I trust Adam all completely? Hell fucking no. That's the worst thing you could fucking do is 100% trust someone.
damn.
But it doesn't mean that come next Saturday, we're going to take them tag titles away from you little punk asses because you don't deserve them. All you do
goddamn
is
right.
attack people like little bitches. Try to hurt them. How pathetic do you guys have to be?
Honestly, though, what's your end goal here, guys? Honestly, what's your end goal? Are you so scared? Are you so scared that you're gonna lose the titles that you have to attack us? Are you so scared that someone might be able to take you down that you have to blindside them and try to break their leg 2 weeks in a row? Is that what's going on here?
I mean, you can't deny this started with JJ. Like, we wouldn't have attacked you if you didn't support JJ trying to break my skull.
No, I think he went a bit too far. I'll be honest with that. I said when he did that he went a bit too far with it. His anger got in the way of his judgment, and like I said, he went a bit too far with it. But what's your excuse? Why are you doing it?
Obviously, I'm doing it for revenge. I'm doing it to show you that you're not the only one that can attack. We're better.
Or revenge? Oh, okay.
We're
Well,
better
like
than that.
what I ever do to you for you to take revenge on me, there, pal?
You
Can you explain that one to me?
helped him. You helped him.
Yeah, because he wants to take down Perk Angle, so do I. We got something in common, so yeah, we're gonna team up. We're gonna combine forces, and we're gonna try to take you guys down.
I feel like he wanted to take out just me. Because when he called me out, he didn't call out Cruz, he called out Brooks, he didn't call out Brett, he called out me.
Hey, Perk, you know that match we had? If we really wanted to take you out, we would have done it then.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not worried about you. But if you're gonna start getting involved like you did tonight, there are gonna be fucking issues. So how about you be a good little person and stay out of our fucking way? Because we're not aiming for you. We have no issues with you. You got your own issues, you know, with Jay and all. And sure, we backed up Jay, but there's a whole point of reason. Because the number games.
And Mamba, like, here's the thing, right? You seem to think I have this personal vendetta against you. I don't. Okay? I see you as this young guy who has a lot of potential, and you're just around the wrong people. So I don't want to attack you. I don't want to hurt you. If anything, I want you to realize that being with Perk Angle is a mistake. It's a mistake for your career, and if you continue being with Perk Angle, you're just gonna fall and burn. You're just gonna burn to the ground, man. That's what's gonna happen. Because I know these guys. I've been around these guys for 3 years. I know Christian
intrude for a second. Can I intrude for a second?
Yes, you may. You may.
I would think that someone as smart as you, Richards, would come at a different angle, because the last person that tried to get Mr. Big Perk here to do that was Don, and he was curtain jerking tonight.
I'm not Don Frost, so.
Just wondering.
But anyways, I just think you could do a lot better without them. That's all I'm trying to say.
J Mumbo aside, I want to focus on the opponents at hand here. Jordan Brooks and Christian Crude. Let's talk about Jordan Brooks, for example, the guy who beat you tonight, Richards.
Yeah. I mean, I said last week
that's one-on-one competition. Perk Angle was not at ringside. Neither was Devi or Jay Jones. Does Devin O'Brien have to worry about that outcome come Winter Slam?
Why would he have to worry? We're going to be working as a team, Lions.
Well, then
he
I'll
wasn't there tonight.
I'll direct that question to him.
Yeah, go ahead, ask him.
I am worried. I actually am worried. Because you better not screw this up, mate. You better not screw this up. I'm telling you, mate. I'm telling you, if you do what you did last time when we tagged, you lied outside the fucking ring, well, you did fuck all. And I get fucking pinned because I take all the fucking beating? Yeah, there's gonna be fucking issues. I will bro kick your fucking head off if we fucking lose. I'm not saying we're not, buddies, but like, look, you gotta stay focused. You better have the energy. You better drink your bullshit milk and have that low energy. You better be ready. Now, tonight, yeah, you lost to Brooks, but, you put up a decent fight, put up a decent fight, but I won 100% next Saturday.
Irish noises, Canadian noises, You see, I didn't want to intervene, but I just want to say, huge fans of Beer Mill. I'm a huge fans, and I seen that I'm having to get involved in this shit now. Brett's on his break right now because took a we ain't gonna go into details about that. I mean, too many perks, too many. He was popping science backstage. I don't know what he said backstage by himself. He was.
Well, we do want to help our roster members. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he was up to something. But like, I'm huge fans of Beer Mill. I love them because they prove that Team Perk Angle aren't really the real clowns here in COH, but they are. So they make my image look better. Obviously, they make Jordan's image, they make Big Bird, they make Brett's image look better. It's great to have these people around. Especially you, Devlin. You're very funny to listen to. Half of the time, you're like a pirate. You Adam, you talk about fucking milk. It's great, love it. What else do you do? I mean, you haven't really been that important. Like, the last important thing you did wasn't even you. You got fucking screwed over. That was the last thing I remember about your career here at COH. I mean, we're not allowed to talk about other careers because every time you become a world champion, show seems to just decline. Yeah, there's an expiry date, it seems, when you become a champion. But it's not your fault. It's not your fault, buddy. It's not your fault. I don't really want to go into it. I don't really want to talk to y'all because y'all really are beneath me now, especially you, Devlin. Really falling. Hurts to see. As a child growing up, I never watched any of your matches, so it hurts to see someone like you, who I wasn't a fan of, fall this drastically down the card. So I don't want to talk to y'all for that much. I just want to say, hey, big fans, love all the shitty shit you're doing. Canadian noises, Irish noises. Love both of you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I'll see y'all in the main event.
Well, I see
Well, I
that
think-
Crude wants to make a lot of noises.
Wow.
I also want to make a noise for you guys. Not in the way you're
Oh.
thinking, though. I actually have an announcement regarding COH next week, because obviously we do have Winter Slam on this Saturday, but we also got one more show. Did I say show? Sorry, no, I mean show. One more show.
Show.
Jesus Christ,
Show,
I can't
yeah.
speak. Okay, what I'm trying to say basically is have a big announcement for the show next Thursday night. So, in the main event, it will be the returning Jay Jones. He might not be 100%, but he is cleared to wrestle. We'll be teaming with my lovely friends over here, Beer Milk Richards, I love you, baby. And you guys will be taking on Crude, the little bitch, Jay Mamba, the little bitch's bitch, and Jordan Brooks, the bigger bitch, in a 6-man tag team match.
Interesting. Cool. Thank you for that, Swift. I appreciate that.
Cool, so
And I just wanted to say, got a big mouth on your Crude. Want to dig that deep? You want to dig that deep, pal? You want to dig that?
Why are you talking to him? Why are you talking to Mr. Flyer? He's a Flyer. Grid! Hey, Grid! Shut the fuck up, because, motherfucker, your head is gonna get bro kicked next Saturday. And you're not even going to win your world championship because
You know it's
you're
funny
not
when I'm
low.
not taking you seriously, and you over here
That's because I don't care, mate. I don't
care.
care because
don't care.
I
You
know
seem like
you
you care
don't
a
take
lot right
anyone
now.
serious. You don't take anyone serious. You
If you
think
ever
you're all
tried therapy
big,
before,
but you're gonna do jack shit next
I'm very
Saturday.
big. I got huge ass shoulders. You really bore me. I ain't gonna lie. That's a very funny noise to make. I like that. I'm gonna take that from Bill.
Speaking of Bill, let's get to Bill Dern, because that World Championship match is next Saturday night, and Bill Dern, tonight you get that big win. A lot of momentum here tonight, but then you saw Crude lose to Richie Rose. What's going through your head preparing for this World Championship match?
Me watching Crude lose tonight against Richie Rose, it's not something that I'm gonna put a lot of stock into. Richie Rose is an absolutely great competitor, if anyone wins that Secret Santa ladder match, I hope it's him. Honestly, he puts in a lot of great work, repping the Ammo Dojo. Let's get it. But I know Crude is the type of guy who can turn it on its notice, and I know he will turn it on in a moment's notice because I have something he wants. He might not have the same respect for Richards or for Devlin because, he already has something. He already has it, and he doesn't view that. But I have something he wants, and that means that he's going to have to kick it up a notch. These past couple weeks, I haven't been on my A game. I've had some great matches, and I've lost some great matches to people that are, the future of this company and are like just the incredible wrestlers in their own right. But I've kicked it up a notch now. I feel like I'm in that position now where I needed to be the day after I won this title. And I don't know if it was, just the wear on my body and, just something about getting in this headspace, but I'm here now. And this is where I like to be. So yeah, you could say whatever you want about other, people, back and forth, ups and downs. The match has been set since the end of last pay-per-view. We know who we're fighting. Everything sort of in between is about getting momentum and finding out that one secret trick that's going to work better to solidify this match. It's not about earning something. It's about delegating and figuring out that game plan. And Crude, I think, still has to figure out that game plan a little bit, especially when it comes to me. We've already mentioned so many times of how our, paths have crossed and how they've sort of interwoven at points, and the differences and the similarities And that's the thing that makes fighting Crude so difficult, especially in our positions, is because that game plan is going to constantly have to change. So yeah, I mean, I don't know if that answered all the questions, but I know that answered a couple of them.
It answered my questions,
Majority,
buddy.
yeah.
It answered my questions. I love that. You did spit some facts there. I ain't gonna lie. You talked about I need to find that little game plan because throughout these weeks after I won Endgame, I don't feel like I've been focusing on the bigger picture at hand. What I've been focusing on is trying to make this match important for us, for me specifically, of course. I'm not good at that. I'm really not good at making things feel important. You know what I'm good at though? Real good at whooping. I'm real good at whooping some ass when I try. Real good at that. Real good at pop pop pop. You know, just getting at it. But you talked about that and that and that and this and that. I wasn't really paying attention. I ain't gonna lie. What I'm really good at is being a disrespectful little bitch. As we saw a little earlier, pop, 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 you know, you want to join in, pop, 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 you know, yeah, pop, pop, yeah. I'm real. I'm a cunt. I'm Australian people. Mwah. That's your word, I think. And I don't know who made that word. Probably was Australian people. Who's Australian? Steve Irwin.
I can't
He's
say
one
that
of them.
word, so I have no opinion on this.
Big ounce.
The
I
big
think he's.
ounces, yeah.
I think he's. Is he?
He's related to someone, yeah.
Well, yeah,
I don't
he's
know if he's
related.
from there.
I know. I don't. He's related to someone. Is he?
Superstar, Ammo Superstar Big Ounce.
Yeah, Big Ounce. Yeah, you know Big Ounce.
Hell yeah.
Big Ounce. This is fucking. Hey, look at this main event. You turned into a fucking ammo sponsorship.
Well,
Great.
obviously, Crude, tonight, Perk Angle might have listened to you, and you guys showed some respect. Usually, lumberjack matches are chaotic, but tonight was pretty down to the wire.
Usually, lumberjack matches have more than how many people were ringside? What, four of us were ringside.
I mean, it was billed different, but we are working with
Not many people
2K19.
like us. Not many people like us at Team Perk Angle. It's rude.
I mean, it's you guys in tone.
Yeah, I thought we made a couple friends here, you know, a long journey, you know.
You kind of burned a lot of those bridges at this point, haven't you?
Really?
You were friends with Devlin, and now you're talking about how you don't really like Devlin. You were friends with this person. Yeah, I'm not even sure if you're friends with Tone, but I think he's more so friends with you.
I don't really know. He just got it stuck on. Just got jumped on, you know. I haven't really noticed. I haven't really been paying attention to all of the shit that's been going on with Beer Milk and JJ and Jay Jones, I should call him. So you gotta be serious. But I haven't been really paying attention to that. But that's where he's been. He's been, you know, helping the boys in the back and the front.
Oh my!
Don't take it that way. I don't.
Well, you know Twitter well. Good job.
Listen.
Anyway, listen.
But,
regardless of how many people are for you or against you, Crew, that's the locker room, dude. Come Alaska, come that fan base. I'm predicting it. It's going to be 50-50 split. I think there's those Crude fans as much as those Bill Dern fans come Winter Slam, and I think it's going to be that close in the title match. But one thing Bill Dern is not doing at the pay-per-view is wrestling twice. What do you think about that decision where you have to go in twice in one night?
Something Bill is not doing is fucking winning. I'm telling you, Bill Dern, Bill. I'm not tonight. I mean, like, you know.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah, that was kind of rude of you, kind of disrespectful. I ain't gonna lie.
You were talking about winning twice. You're wrestling twice at the pay per view. You know,
yeah, I am
Milk and
wrestling twice.
Then fight me.
This is 2 times in a row in a pay per view. I've had to wrestle
You didn't make your entrance twice. I always wondered why people did that.
I don't like. I should probably stay out there, but like, you know, for the last pay per view I did was like I was the star of the show, and then I was like co-main for the. It's
Like, what do you want? You want me to like just run to the ring? What the fuck do you want me to do? I could do that for our match, you know.
I thought we were going back to back.
I could
Take
just
a nap
fucking
out
sprint.
at the in the apron, you know, at the bottom,
Just
under the ring.
under the ring, just sleep, just wait till Bill comes out, and then just hit my fucking music.
Was
come
that
run underneath the ring.
All right? So I know Brett Curtis is out,
Yes.
but was that a Swift decision of putting you in that tag match, or was that your decision?
Well, you know, obviously it's my decision. I'm a man, a big man. I make big boy decisions here. I know J Mamba needs to focus on his match in the steel cage. Still fucking cage. I hate those matches. Especially Winter Slams. It's gonna be cold on that fucking steel. It's horrible conditioning for both Jay Jones and J Mamba. Two J's. J. It's fucking. Yeah, it's my decision because I know J Mamba needs to focus on his match. And it's very important to him. And what I want to do, everything that is important to him is important to me. Obviously, I'll give little big part, love him.
Well, Creed, you got the job done before, and I think you can do it again, especially with Jordan Brooks by your side. He's definitely on his A game after seeing tonight in the past month. Usually people have like a downward spiral after losing a world championship, but man, he's been on his top echelon.
It's Team Perk Angle. Angle, downward spiral. We don't have those. We have would it be an upward spiral? How do you go upwards in a spiral? Spiral staircase. I'm gonna call it a spiral staircase. That's what I'm gonna call it.
Well,
because we're going up.
He's definitely not mid, but he stayed on top. That's for
you
sure.
have a spiral elevator? You couldn't really have a spiral elevator, could you?
Hey, Kurd.
I think Willy Wonka did.
But I thought he had like a flying elevator.
It could like go anywhere.
Hey,
So I guess
Crew,
it
do you
could
hear Swift?
hypothetically go in the
He's
spiral.
calling for you. The gentleman is.
No one wants to talk to Swift.
I understand, but I have something to say to Kurd. Kurd, you're British, right? Not British? No? British?
No, he's British.
I'm
So, I think some people would say at Alaska he could possibly be coming home. It's coming home.
I would stab you.
Oh, you're funny.
It's
Man, I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to mess up his visa before Winter Slam. It's not happening. I have that covered for him.
I'm sure.
Oh, you know what? It's actually funny because at the show, it's coming home. That's when I retired from COH, isn't it?
Oh, it's funny. It's
That's
funny how you're going to
funny.
lose the World
Wow.
Championship match at Winter Slam next Saturday night. And
You know,
you're going to
it's
lose the Tag
coming
Team
home.
Championship. You're going to be walking out of Winter Slam with 0 titles.
I'm gonna walk out of Winter Slam with 2 titles and my dick out.
I don't do that.
Speaking of Winter Slam and tag team titles, last year main evented 3 stages tag team match and won.
The win.
Winter Slam has been a pay-per-view dedicated to the Warbeards, but man, this is
Win just
a
gonna
whole
be hitting
different
my balls
competition.
and shit.
Well, we'll have our sensors ready just for you, Crew.
It's gonna be real cold outside, and my balls, they're gonna be real cold too.
I should be a
Swift.
problem for you.
This is similar to Austin and McMahon. Are you afraid of Crew being world champion?
Afraid to have my dick out with the world title too.
Crew, shut up. I'm speaking.
You could be facing lawsuits from our PR. Like, man, this man is funny,
I'll
but
be honest. I mean, obviously,
I'm-
I have my personal issues.
I'm wild.
Crew, you are a fantastic competitor in your own right, in your own little bubble.
Shut
And
up.
I think you are very good in the ring. I won't take that away from you. But if I'm just being honest, I just don't think you fit the mold of world champion. I mean, you're threatening to put your wiener out.
I don't fit the model. You were dabbing. You were called the dabbing
I
Aladdin.
mean, you have, Swift, for the last month now, pulled out of every given contract signing. We have not even had the contract signing yet.
Yeah, I haven't even had a contract my way.
Well,
how do you?
Alright.
What do you even do with a contract? I've never signed a contract. Like,
Well,
Yeah, we gotta hire a contractor.
How about
Yeah.
this? All right, we'll hire a contractor next week here on Hardmic. We'll have a contract signing then. We'll make this official.
Can we get a really nice table to sign it
At
on?
the press conference.
At the press
Ooh.
conference,
Can we,
we'll have a.
can we get some cloth on top?
No, you don't. Design
And
cloth.
Can we call it? Can we
and
call it a
Swift.
Can we call it a problematic contract signing?
You're not getting paid
Can we-
this month.
Wow. Hey, Swift, you're gonna have to host that contract signing.
Oh my my god! Can
Let's
you
go! Woo!
I don't.
Unfortunately, we can't have Flavor Flav as promised, but
Problematic
We're gonna
host.
have-
No, we can. I'm sure we could get him.
Fine, I guess I'll host the thing. I guess. Yeah.
I'll check my Rolodex.
Come on,
for
man.
Flavor
Be a little
Flav's
bit more
number.
hyper about it, dude. This is the
Hold on,
biggest
hold on.
world title match of your
I
country's
might,
history.
I might actually be busy.
If it wasn't
I
Crude
might
in
be
this
busy.
picture.
I might be busy that day.
Good. Be
I think
busy.
I might actually. I think I
don't
might have a
do that.
match that.
In fact, you should turn back the clock and go back to college. That's what you should
Turn
do.
back.
You should be
Go
here.
to college.
Go to college.
Go to college.
Go to college.
What
Go meet a guy
you
named
do?
Neil or David.
Go get
whatever
a.
the hell.
Go get a. Go. It's Lee. Firstly,
Who's Lee?
it's Lee.
Who's Lee?
Fuck it, Lee.
You? You're Lee? Well, go
No,
talk
no,
to
I'm
Lee.
not. I'm
Don't
not
be
Lee.
here. Don't be here. Go talk to Lee. Nobody wants you here.
Why are you
Nobody
so
wants this
angry?
world champ- I'm not angry. Okay. all right.
God, you sound like Devlin O'Brien.
You are
God.
panicking. You are panicking a bit there, Swift, but I want you to keep your composure because you're about to end the show. Anything personally you want to ask Bill or Crude before their big match, Swift? I want your insight. Any questions directly to the match?
I'll ask Crude about a question for his match. Crude. So,
question.
given the fact that you are Christian Crude and you're having two matches, why are you gonna lose both of them? That's my question.
Suck my dick. I don't fucking know.
Oh my
Fuck
god!
off.
Somebody said
That went well. That went well.
We can't have him as well. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I hate this guy. I fucking.
Well, I
hate
hope you stay scared, Swift, because man, this is great TV. Did you have any questions for Bill though? Because you had one for Crude.
Well,
Can I ask you a question?
Do it, please.
Can I have a match next week?
Oh.
So, Crude gets a match. I want a match.
Wait, what? No, I don't want a match. I'd be puppy in a
I mean,
match.
if you want a match, I'm down. Is there anyone
I'll
you
get
want to
a
face in
match.
particular?
No, I don't know.
Oh, fight me.
All right, I'll do a look around, Bill. I can get you in a match next week. Absolutely no problem. Anything for you.
Can it open up the show?
You want to open?
Yeah.
I mean, that sounds fantastic. All right.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm down. I mean, you guys heard it. World champion Bill Dunn open.
Wait, I want to open the show. Can I open?
No, you can no. But Bill.
But
can
then what am I
open the
doing?
show. You're in the main event.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I know. I had to put you there because Perk Angle, but yeah, I guess you're there.
God, I'm such a main event star, Swift. What are you gonna do with me?
You're funny. Go back to college. Seriously, number one player. You suck.
Well, it's time to open up a can of whoop ass next week because it's the go home show for
Go to-
Winter
Go
Slam.
to McDonald's.
I will go to McDonald's. I'll get a Big Mac and smack it across your
His
face.
shoot.
And you're gonna lick
You're
that
talking
Big
about
Mac
his
sauce off my
shoot
bun.
work? Oh my, that's a shoot. Anyway, Swift, take us home to those golden arches known as Hardmic.
Well, I like to thank you guys. Okay. Well,
You're gonna go to McDonald's.
I'd like to thank you guys for watching Hardmic. I'd like to thank you guys for watching Hardmic tonight. Crude and Lions, you can go both fuck yourselves. You can go fuck my stepbrother as well if you want to. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you all. I fucking hate it here. I'm ending the stream. Goodbye.
I'm sorry.